Have you ever rage quitted to Pillar Chase 2? Have you ever been annoyed because you keep dying? Or are you just bored of the same gameplay every time? And have you ever gotten emotional damage because your sister stole the last toaster strudel and Hot Pocket because they're so damn good? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then just fucking quit the game. Or you just want to change in the game, and if that's the reason, then you came to the right place. Because we are going to be talking about some suggestions that I would like in Pillar Chase 2. So without further yap, let's get into the video. Okay, so this has been a complaint for a while. And that is when you die as a survivor. So basically, when you die as a survivor, there is nothing for you to do besides spectating people, which could still get boring. So I decided to add a ghost mode. So basically, when you die as a survivor, instead of just angrily dying, you will be turned into a ghost. And as a ghost, you'll be able to finish a task that you weren't able to complete and still get the money for it. And this is perfect for me because the two main questions I ask myself when I die is, why are you so fucking bad? Kill yourself! And two, why not adding something to do while waiting for the next round? And I always thought one day King Blade would add a solution to this. And instead of waiting, I decided to yap about this even though Blade will never see this video. God, I'm a fucking loser. So skipping through the yap, making this a mechanic is a good idea because it will be good for getting your 75 coins. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Tim. You fucking. And it will be good for new maps and new players. For the last solution I had was adding some mini games. This solution would work like this. When you die, you will instead be teleported to a different map where you will have to run away from one of the monsters while trying to complete puzzles and minigames. And if you complete all of the minigames, you'll be able to come back to life. And before you go into the comments talking about some Kuzug, you dumbass, why would you give people a chance to come back to life? And you're the dumbass here because of course the puzzles are gonna be hard, so you most likely won't come back to life, you goober. But at least you have something to do, right? And also you have infinite life, so if you die, you'll respawn back. You will also have the option to spectate. The next complaint I would like to talk about is the game modes. In my opinion, I feel like if Blade would add more game modes, then the game would just be way more enjoyable. And right now, the current game modes in my opinion are fun, like Audio Clock, Double Trouble, but they are still pretty rare to happen. Unless you're like me where I got Audio Clock 4 times in a row. I would like it if they did the game modes like this. Every 10 games completed, the lobby will get the vote randomly what the next game mode will be. But before you start complaining in the comments, I actually have 3 ideas for some game modes that I totally didn't use ChatGPT for. The first game mode I had in mind was a zombie type game mode. Now this game mode is very similar to Audio Clock, so it definitely won't be added. But to explain it, there will be the typical monster, but when the monster kills you, instead of you being killed the whole match, you'll be turned into a zombie. And your goal is to either help the monster take out the other survivors, or try to find the antidote hidden around the map to turn back into a survivor. Again, I really doubt this game mode will be added, but I would really like to see this game mode in the game though. The next game I had in mind was a mystery type game mode, where when the game starts, there will be a traitor amongst the survivors, and that traitor's goal is to kill all the survivors without being noticed. And the survivor's goal is to find out who the traitor is and dispose of him. The traitor would have a knife, just to let you know. The survivors will have to find clues and ask questions to everyone to figure out who the traitor is. And if the traitor kills everyone, or the traitor isn't found, then the traitor will win. And if the traitor is seen killing the survivors will be able to kill the traitor. Some ideas I see with this game mode is the game mode changing the format of the regular game. And yeah, that's a fair point. But besides all that, I really like this game mode, really. For the last game mode idea I had was a team-based game mode, where there will be one VIP and normal survivors in the monster. The monster's goal is to kill the VIP survivor, while the survivors have to protect the VIP. The survivors will have to defeat the monster before the monster kills the VIP by attacking the monster with various types of weapons found around the map. If the VIP dies, then the survivors will have 40 seconds to take back the crown, and if successful, then the survivors will win. But if not, the monster will win. I don't know what to say. I guess Blade, please add one of these game modes, please. Sorry, Blade, for begging. I'm sorry. For the last complaint I will talk about is some quality of life improvements. Now, trust me when I say this, we need some quality of life improvements. Okay, not really, but hear me out. Some QOL improvements that I would like to talk about is currency improvements, a better tutorial system for new players, achievements, and daily and weekly challenges for coins. Now, currency improvements. In my opinion, this game needs to add more ways to get coins, like challenges, quests, and most of all, achievements. Achievements can work in different ways, but the way I chose was like adding 10 different achievements, maybe more, but when you complete these achievements, you'll get a little something for a new item that's OP, you know? And I would like them to do the achievements like how Attack on Titan Revolution did them. But like, if you complete the achievement set, you get coins. And if you complete all the achievements, you get achievement. Okay, I'm starting to yap a lot, but overall, I would really like to see these improvements. But we have yapped for too long, and this video is pushing 10 minutes, so let's just move on. Now, to end this video, there are way more problems with Pillar Chase 2 that I didn't want to cover, like balancing monsters or fixing map campers, but they got all that, and I feel like if they can just add more things to do in the game, it'll just be way more enjoyable. But at the end of the day, it is my opinion, and it is their game, so what they feel is right. But I don't know, maybe I'm happy. But if you have any ideas or any complaints, please don't put them in the comments. And you better subscribe, or else, I don't know, like, I'll tickle your feet in your dreams. Adios.